Hi everyone, today we're going to review the 2020 BMW 1 Series. This car is equipped with a 1.5 3-cylinder engine with a turbo producing 140 horsepower. This is the second BMW I drive in my lifetime. First BMW I ever drove was the E30 3 Series back in 2004. And this is 2020, so let's see what BMW have done in all those days with all the technology. I'm very curious, a 3-cylinder BMW, and I'm also very curious about how it drives. So without further ado, let's go. Let's put it in reverse. Let's see. Yes, reverse. We go to the N2. That's the ring road here. Let's drive to the Maastricht direction. 50 kilometers an hour. It recognizes traffic signs like many other cars. Let's see what it does in the corners. It's very grippy. Now the car drives well. The insulation is maybe a little bit less than the A-Class I drive earlier. Also, this car is equipped with two screens, one main screen over here that shows you the navigation. It has certain apps. It gives you vehicle information. Let's see. This is all in Dutch, so driving information, for instance, information about your journey. Basically, quite an advanced trip computer. The feedback is quite good. Go to home. We're back in the navigation screen. Here right in front of my face we have also a navigation screen. We have a rev counter, RPM counter, speedometer. It has the information about the speed, about where you are at the moment, the temperature outside, local time, range on the tank, and it shows you on which radio station the car is programmed, but I turned off the radio for obvious reasons. We're driving almost 100 kilometers an hour. Later on I want to do some acceleration tests. There's enough feeling in the steering, it being a BMW. Nicely weighted. It's a pleasant car to drive, definitely. The rest of the finish here on board is also nice. It has some carbon fiber details here, which I think is unnecessary, but hey, that's just a matter of taste. You can also control all the systems here on this pad. You can hook up your external USB device, music device, whatever you want. You can charge a couple of devices at the same time, I see. It's totally future-proof. Braking pedal is also nicely weighted and quite powerful. Nicely sized boot. The engine you're looking at belongs to the 118i. This engine has the engine code B38A15A. It is a 3-cylinder 1.5 turbocharged unit that produces 140 horsepower and 220 Newton meters of torque. It is completely steered towards economical driving with an average of 5 liters on 100 kilometers. Top speed is 213 kilometers an hour and the car weighs 1295 kilos. put it in drive. Yes, now it's in drive. Let's go. This car is definitely quick, and the engine sound is maybe even better than the ones from Mercedes, and I'm a Mercedes fan actually. This particular car is the car with the 3-cylinder, but for the 1 Series BMW also has 4 cylinders for sale, so you have that choice. After this we take it to the highway, see how the sound installation is there on the highway, and hopefully we can check out a little bit of its performance, pulling power. Again, I can feel this is a car that's steered towards more enthusiastic people that love driving. And the basis, that's what Mercedes is also, but more on the comfortable side. The A-Class was also a very nice car that made me feel a little bit more relaxed, at ease. But this BMW, this is also very nice. Great seats, nice feeling in the steering wheel. You can just tell this is more of the driver's car. It starts raining, I then engage the wipers. It has a rain sensor, many cars have them, but this one also has it. So it senses when rain hit the rain into the windscreen, and the wipers start working. Driving 80 kilometers an hour now. After this we'll speed up a little bit. We can't drive much faster because nowadays we can only drive 100 kilometers an hour on the highway. But this is a nice corner. Yeah, it's very planted. The car is very planted. When needed, it can really pull. That's great. It's just nice. I really love driving, and again, I haven't driven a lot of BMWs before. I didn't. This being a modern BMW. But it's a pleasant surprise. It is. It's not harsh. Now the car is put in comfort. Let's see if we can change the car to more sportive driving mode. Let's see. Auto status. That's just the status of the car. Apps. I'm gonna keep my eyes on the road. I'm sure you can change it to sport and maybe even Eco Plus. It has probably 3 modes: Eco, Comfort and Sport. There's being a 3-cylinder, it will not have a Sport Plus mode or something like that. That's also ridiculous. Comfortable on the highway. I think the Mercedes-Benz was a little bit quieter maybe, but again, you get some more, you get a very planted steering. The car is very planted and it's fun to drive, which is also very important, I think. Maybe more for the younger generation than the older generation. I think choosing between the A-Class and the 1 Series is mostly a matter of taste. I mean, you can say what you want about BMW. I like BMWs of the 90s the best, hands down. I mean, nowadays the design is more steered towards the Asian market, China in particular. And yeah, I don't really think it's 100% European design. But the looks can grow on you. I'm just not a very big fan of the big grille, to be honest. Nice car. Also the seats are good. You have this kind of extension to let your legs rest better, especially for longer people. That's a great feature. I'm gonna exit the highway soon and then get on, drive back towards the city. Pleasant companion. Let's check what it can do in the corners again. Even though this car has a three-cylinder, BMW nicely knew how to keep the premium feel of the car. If this truck can just move, yes, then we do this. Hit the throttle. Oh yeah, this is nice. Too bad there's so much trucks here, so I can't really pull through, but listen. Not the nicest sound, but that's not what it's about. It is very efficient. It pulls when it needs to. For 3-cylinder, it's still kind of smooth, even. I didn't expect us to say that, but it is. Now let's overtake. Good job, BMW, good job. For you viewers out there, I'm sorry I don't have a lot of cars to compare this one to, but this is mid-size. This is mid-size, a compact mid-size car. You can compare it to an A-Class from Mercedes, which I've been doing. You can compare it to a A3 from Audi, which I haven't driven yet. And the Audi is supposed to be in the middle of Mercedes and BMW in terms of driving comfort. BMW being more on the sportive side, but I can tell you, after just driving the car, let's say I'm driving it now for 20 minutes, this car is comfortable. It has very supportive seats. but it doesn't get uncomfortable, and I think that's very important also. So when you fancy a drive, you can put the car in sport and be kind of a little hooligan, but when you need to go back to work, you put it in comfort and you can have this long motorway journeys. The car is now driving 100 kilometers an hour, which is the maximum speed here in Holland during the day, and the engine is turning out not even 2000 RPM, so that's very well done for a 3-cylinder. That's very well done. Again, the sound insulation is maybe not on the same level as the Mercedes. That's just the feeling I'm getting. Yes, it's a little bit more windy outside at the moment, but that shouldn't make that much of a difference. But in terms of driving, this is the better driving car. The Mercedes is more on the comfortable side of things, and the Mercedes is maybe even a better long distance cruiser. But let's say you drive 100 to 200 kilometers a day with this car, this is still fine.